Hey guys, if you saw my video last week and you got to the very end, you will have heard me say that I will be preparing this week for a 10-day event. Now this is because I am very privileged to be taking part in the Wigtown Book Festival. Now Wigtown is a small village down the road from me. I'm going to put links below to the event so that you can see what it's all about. Wigtown is known as Scotland's book town, and every year for the last 24 years, this will be the 24th year, they have held a book festival. Now obviously during COVID times it was closed down, and I think last year it was like a soft release, but this year we're coming back fully loaded and it's going ahead as it would usually run. As part of the book festival, they host lots of different events, but they also host a marquee. The marquee is where a lot of local producers, makers and artists sell their wares, and I'm really privileged to say that I have a spot there. It's called the Kist Marquee, and I've done the Kist Marquee Book Festival event a few times now. This will be, I think, maybe my 4th year or 5th year actually of doing this, but this is the very first year that I will be doing it with the products that you've seen me designing. So if you're very new to this channel, or if you don't know my background, I actually used to sell and make jewellery, and that is what I used to be at the book festival with. So this is my very first year of selling my greetings cards, art prints, mugs and wrapping paper and things. So I'm quite excited. I'm also a little bit nervous because I need to design my display. If you host a market and you have your products on display, they've got to be presented in a nice way, and I had that down with my jewellery things because I'd done that many times before, but this is the first time ever the first time ever that I will be doing a market, an in-person selling event with these products. And so yeah, I'm going to take you with me. This is what this vlog's about. It's showing you the preparation for a 10-day event. You'll be hearing all the printers going off today. This is me printing letter packs to make up for the book festival, and I also have more mugs getting printed up here of some of the new designs. Get those printed and made up today, and I'm also finishing mugs for wholesale orders. So lots going on today, but we'll get through it. I carried on printing lots of stock in between making mugs, but as there was so much still to do and so many products to package, the next day I called in my lovely friend Jodie to help. She sped through packaging art prints and greetings cards while I carried on printing products and pressing mugs. Then we moved on to altering this card stand. I don't have one of my own, so I've borrowed this turning stand from another one of my lovely friends. Shout out to Iona at Galloway Heather's Garden Centre for letting me have this for the book festival. I found that the metal card slots are a little on the big side for my greetings cards, so we made some little shelved backing cards to stop them falling out. That night I carried on sorting out the card stand with all my designs, arranging them in a nice order. This helped me see how many of each design I had so I could carry on printing the designs I was low on. Morning guys, today is Tuesday and I am carrying on prepping stock for my big event which starts this Friday, and the time is creeping on and I have so much still to do. Also today I've got Etsy orders to wrap and post. Yesterday was Monday, which I usually do a post run, but as it was the Queen's state funeral and all post offices were closed, I'm going to do that run today. And then I also have a massive batch of ceramic mugs to press, and that is one to finish off my outstanding, well, some of my outstanding wholesale orders which I want to get done because I have a collection booked on Thursday, and I also have some extra ones which will form stock for my event. So there's loads of them to get done. I have run into a slight problem with my mug pressing machine when it comes to ceramic mugs, and that is why there's so many kind of built up. So today I need to tackle that, and I'm going to start by changing the mat in my mug press because I've had some issues with that, and I'm going to go into some detail and show you that now. So I'm hoping you can see this close up, but I've been having problems with my ceramic mugs not pressing all the way to the edge. It's always with the ones that have full coloured backgrounds, and this one should be a nice, what's all dusty from that machine, it should have a nice light blue background, and then it gets to this corner, can you see it's all like faded. There's also a chip there. That was me. I actually dropped this mug and it was chipped, but it doesn't matter because it's a seconds anyway. But the point is the colour's not been pressing, and I've been wasting a lot of mugs. I say wasting, this will go for a seconds sale because the mug's perfectly fine. You can still use it, and every other part's fine. It's just this little corner. But I obviously can't sell those full price, and I can't sell them to my stockists. And so I think it's because I press enamel mugs, which if you can have a look here, they have a lip on them. And so when I've been pressing this in my mug press, I'll show you here, this is the old mat that I've just taken out. You can see it's really dented. I've always loaded the enamel mugs in the same direction so that it's only denting on this one side. There, I've focused it now. But because it's a padded heat mat that's in here, it's got some squash to it, so it fits round nicely into the mugs. But it's really warped it and changed the shape. Like you can see all the edges it's just not smooth at all. And I think this is the reason. I think if the ceramic mugs are slightly wider and they're a wee bit longer, if they're anywhere near any of these marks, it's not getting the cushioning to be completely flat on the mug. So I think that's been the reason. And I keep a spare one. I've actually just put this one in. These bits just unscrew, and it obviously unscrews where it plugs in there. So I did that, and then that's the old one come out. I'm going to keep this one. It still works, it still heats, and it still does the enamel mugs fine. So I'm just going to be using it for enamel mugs, and hope that this one, now that it's completely smooth and brand new, is going to press these ceramic ones better. So I'm going to have a shot doing that today. And yeah, hope that we can fix this problem because I have so many ceramic mugs to do. So I've just gone ahead and prepped a couple of mugs. I've got a feeling that from changing to a brand new mat, I think the temperatures are going to be slightly higher than what I'm used to. So I've just prepped a normal mug with a white background. And I'm going to check that the normal temperatures work just fine before I try and do any of the coloured ones. I've got a feeling, like I said, it might be just a little bit hotter, which I'll need to adjust, but we'll see how this goes. So let's let this heat up and have a shot at this mug. Apologies for not filming the rest of the mug trial. Right after I loaded that mug, I got an appointment through at the vet for Birch. She's been feeling poorly this week, so I had to take her in to get seen to. As you can see about all the mugs though, it did work, and I got back to pressing them later and had a late night finishing and packaging them all.